Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Testing my mic out. Good morning, beautiful people, man. It's your boy Don. Sorry I'm looking down. You know, I always got to get myself situated and orchestrated. Hey, I know I ain't been on here in a while, but everything's been good and swell. I just been getting allocated. I know you guys read the title. First off, I'm Don Nichols from Felon to Felon, a non-for-profit, where we educate, encourage, and support felons who have backgrounds on their background, and they're trying to get things going, get the wheels turning, sort of say, and get back in control of their life and take over, get things back normal and regular. So that's what this channel's catered to. If you find yourself in that situation, or you need motivational encouragement, or just tips, or just giving you feedback of what I learned along the years of, getting in trouble and getting my life back, and buying real estate, having companies, and all while having a felony. If you want to learn that type of information, subscribe, hit the like button, and stay tuned. All right, man. A couple of y'all might know my situation and my background. I got one of my companies right here. Check me out if y'all want. If y'all ever in Chicago, check me out. But and I got several companies. But if you know my situation, I didn't go to prison, but I was on home confinement, house arrest for a lengthy amount of time fighting the case. All that's behind me. Glory to God. I won't say I beat the case, but it was time considered served. So that's my deal. So I'm getting back out here. I was the owner operator. I owned my truck. I had about 2 trucks. Lost everything. So I'm just getting the wheels back turning. Haven't drove and driven in about 2-3 years. So I'm just getting back out here, and this is what I want to bring you guys, my experience, how it's been. It's been about 3 months now since I've been getting back out here, about 2 months, and I just wanted to bring to y'all what that's been like, the challenges, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, and what I see that the economy has shifted, and which way I think things are going in the future. So that's what this video will be about. It'll be about me, first off, getting back into trucking after not driving for about 3 years. And then second, it'll be about what I see, the truck driving, the market, the industry, the reads, and the what I see as getting back out here from being a owner operator who, like I say, drove for 5+ years since 2015. All right. First off, getting back out here, if you haven't driven, if you don't have any history, it's almost like if you remember when you were fresh out of school, and you had to build up your history, your record. You had to get some facts, some miles underneath your wings. So it's almost like that. A lot of companies, even though as soon as a company runs my license, my MVR, my license number, ID or whatever, my number, I'm good. I come up in their insurance, it's good. I've never had an accident. I've never had a DUI. I've never had anything on my license. And so I know I'm stable. What my biggest hurdle was, the employment gap. They want to see that you've been driving the last 6 months to a year. I didn't have that, even though I could give them references that I did work via it be non-for-profit that I own, or the other side hustles that I did, web development, consulting, other things that I did that I could produce to them and show them on resume and on paper that I was, going to school. I went back to school. I could show them all these things. They wanted miles. They wanted to see I was driving. So the big shots, and these are companies that I really didn't even want to work for, but I'll just let you know, the big shots getting back into trucking, like JB Hunt, Snyder, Universal, big fleet operators that's pretty much got a biggest market share, predominant market share of the market, the big ones. I didn't even really want to touch them. They wouldn't touch me because they want to see, they dig into your background. Everybody knows that trucking is pretty much felon friendly. They don't do so much of background checks like that, but some do, I guess. The big names, I'm not saying that they did, because they didn't come back and tell me that, oh yeah, you got something on your background. They just, they didn't call me back, or, they wanted to know so much about, why do you have such a gap? What have you been doing? Yada, yada, yada. So I kind of got where they were going with it. And just, it's so many other trucking companies that I didn't want to hassle them for a job, because I went to Craigslist every day. I wrote down about 5 numbers. It's trucking positions galore on Craigslist. 5 numbers in the field that I wanted to work, whether it be reef, what I wanted to pull, whether it be flatbed, reefer, containers, whatever I wanted to pull. I write down the numbers. If it's local or OTR or whatever I wanted. If it's the pay, $28. I'll get into the pay in a minute and show you guys what I think is the best pay, the best way to go as a company driver. I'll let you know that in a minute. But so I write down about 5 numbers. The next day I call. So a lot of times, these are, mom and pop deals, or guys just, owner operators got 2, 3 trucks, want to get a driver in there. So those are the type of positions that I wanted. That's what I needed. I wanted to jump in the seat of an owner operator, 1099. I pay my taxes at the end of the year. Bam. So I get up with a couple of them. I send them over my license. If they were serious, then they correspond with me. I got with one company, sent me to the drug test. My urine is clean. I'm not worried about that. My license was clean. He said, good, you passed the test. Come on, get in the seat. This was like 3 days after I got off the house arrest. The case was done, time considered served. God is good. I asked God, I wanted to be working immediately because I had missed so much money. I was working within 3 days of off house arrest. God be the glory. This company, though, in Volvos, older trucks, yada, 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 got a big yard out in Markham. I won't give their exact name, but I'll probably leave it in the description. You guys don't want to pull for them. They'll hire anyone, but I'll just get to it. They don't pay. So I got with a company. They got their own yard. They got a couple of used trucks. They hiring, bringing guys in. And I think this is why they're turning over so many guys, because they're not paying. But it filled my purpose, because God, one, he gave me, I always put God first. One, God gave me a job. 3 days, what I asked him for. 3 days after the case being over with, I was working. Let the parole officer know what I was doing. It was gravy. But I did have a stipulation. I had to be on the house arrest ban for another 30 days. Lord help us. So I had to go back on the house arrest ban for 30 days. But this job, they started me at 4 a.m. So the house arrest people, they were very lenient with me. My parole officer was a blessing. Shout out Agent Johnson. He helped me. I told him I worked from 4 to 4. That's 12 hours. No, I told him I worked from 5 to 5. So he gave me from 4 o'clock in the morning to 6. That's almost 14 hours of being outside, but I was actually working. So there is a way to get movement and work while you're on home confinement, house arrest, whatever it be. You can let them know, you worked from 12 hours, and then he gave me an hour for travel on the front end and an hour for travel on the back end. So shout out, Agent Johnson, to God be the glory. So I was able to go to work. This company that I was with, they like their drivers to start early, because they send you out. You start early. You start at 4. If you're a truck driver, you know how it goes. You start at 4. You should be off by 4. Before 4, you ain't even working. You can't work over that many hours. So, with that being said, I was able to work while on house arrest that first 30 days, earn a check. But this company burnt me out. This company was sending me out far. They weren't paying. Oh my God, they weren't paying. I wasn't making. Some days I make $100, work 10 hours. Some days I make $150, work 12 hours. You're working all these hours and you're not even making $200 a day. You should be making at least $250 a day as a truck driver right now, currently. You shouldn't be making under $250 a day, or I don't know what that rates. You want to get up like $25, $23 to $20 to $30 an hour is what you want to go for. And what is winning right now with the way the market and the dynamics of this industry is hourly. If you're a company driver, please go hourly. And don't go percent, don't go cents per mile, go hourly. Try to look for a company that's paying by the hour and it's $25 and up. $30 an hour, that's rare, but that's the best. $30 an hour, and you can get all your hours. That's where you're winning at right here. And if it's 1099, that's even premium. But okay, so got with that company, bam, they was working, they was giving me anxiety, depression, they was stressing me out because I'm doing all of this heavy lifting. I'm driving the same as the guy next to me who's an owner operator who's making about $5,000 a week. Or more, $7,000. I don't know how much he's making, but he's making so much money a week, and I'm making barely $500 a week, 600, 800, 700 here, not even $1,000 a week. I was getting stressed out. I was getting burnt out. I was every day I get off, then work. They was working me out, burning me out 12 hours a day. I'm gone the whole day, making no money. Come back home. I hit Craigslist up. I'm hustling. I'm still writing down numbers. I'm calling numbers while I'm at work with my earpiece, and I'm steady pursuing a better company. Found a better company. Thanks be to God. I'm with a better company now. Last week was my first week. I'm making more money what I should be making, and it's I feel better, so I don't mind working. I don't mind putting in more hours. They pay you if you do the hours. They pay you if you go out a certain too far. If you go out, over 150 miles, they give you extra money. You go over 200 extra money, 250 extra money. If you go over 12 hours throughout your day, extra money. And then the base pay, they don't do hourly, they do base pay. But the base pay is about it's like you making it's like 280 a day. So that's base. You come in, you're gonna get 280 a day. So if you add that up, that's like 1,400 a week if you work 5 days out the week. But with the extras, it adds up. So that's basically where I'm at now, and I consider that to be okay. What I should be making. That's what I should be as a company driver. Am I missing and losing a lot of money and leaving it on the table by not going out and buying my own truck? Yes, of course, I am. But another thing, gas prices is up. I'm putting in this truck about 700 a week. I noticed. So I just want to let you guys know that it's not easy. When you're getting out of jail, you gotta hustle. Every day I'm on Craigslist. Every day I'm writing down 5 numbers. Every other day, the next day I'm calling all these numbers. I'm persistent. I'm persistent. I'm persistent. I call my father. I'm at work. I tell him, man, I'm hustling. Even though I'm working, I'm hustling to make it, to find a better way and make a better way for myself. It's a hustle. I gotta have the mindset that I'm back out here, and everything's not going to be exactly as it was, like how you want it, but you can get it there. Is what I'm trying to tell you, is that you can get it there. So I'm in a better position. Just wanted to let you guys know that, give you guys the rundown. Again, I have my CDLA. The trucking industry is flipping over. I'm seeing so much stuff going on. I'm hearing about automated trucks. Another thing, the trucking industry is saturated. It's so many new drivers just flooding into the market, and then the rates is just crazy. So you preferably want to get with a company that's a big company. I know I said that those are the hard ones to get with, but they got the freight. I don't know if the company that I was with, the one that I was with just a couple of weeks ago that was stiffing me, they was getting loads off the spot market. The spot market has nothing good on it, though. It's all cheap freight. The mark, you want to get with a company that's got a name, that's reputable, that's got freight, that's got business, that they can keep you moving. Again, if you're getting paid hourly, they can say they can pay you $35 an hour, but if you're not getting all your hours, then it wouldn't make sense. So what I'm seeing though is you're gonna get your whole 10, 12 hours a day, but just just hustle, just use your head, be don't think that you're going to get everything that you want and on your list. That's another thing that I did. I wrote down my list. I want to work what hours I want to work, how much I want to make. Do I want to work over the road? What days do I want off? Weekends. I told them I cannot work Sunday. That was all one of my stipulations. And so have your list, and hopefully you can get everything that's on your list and check all the boxes. Again, it's not easy when you get out of prison to get a job. You're gonna have to hustle. You're gonna have to put some work in. It's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be strenuous. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. But you can get over the hurdle. You can break through, and you can get back to where you're gaining ground slowly but surely, getting back what you lost. So I just wanted to say that, encourage y'all. Again, I'm Don Nichols from Felon to Felon, CEO and owner of non-for-profit, where we, uplift, encourage, coach, motivate, strengthen, and just give you guys the truth. I wouldn't be right to get on here and lie to y'all. So I'm gonna let you know I was stressed and depressed, man, when I was driving that truck, making no money. But to God be the glory. I had to see the goodness in it. I had a job that 3 days after I finished my case, I had a job that allowed me to be on house arrest while I worked. I had it to make some income. I was no longer digging in my savings to pay my bill. So It wasn't the best. It wasn't ideal. Yes, it was just stress. It was stressful as heck to work and not get paid. But even that, I overcame that, and now I'm in a better spot for the time being. And until things change, I'll keep you guys updated and posted. If there's anything you guys want to know or comment down in the description below, let me know. If you want to know what company I'm with, I'm in the Chicagoland area. We pull containers. You might want to come over here with this company, but just comment below. Shoot me in my an instant DM message. I'll hit you back, and we can go from there. But again, it's peace and love, man. Stay motivated, stay encouraged, stay on your business, stay hustling, and stay out of trouble. All right. If y'all need anything, you know where to find me. One.